The CDC has a warning. Flu cases are already on the rise in parts of the U.S. They are calling for all Americans who are eligible to get both their COVID Omicron booster as well as their flu shot as soon as possible. And joining us to give us some insight on this year's flu season is Dr. Serena Bumpus with the Texas Nurses Association. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to join you today on behalf of the Texas Nurses Association and Santa Fe to discuss Not Today Flu, which is a program that encourages everyone 6 months and older to get vaccinated this coming season.
Well, first let's delve into how and why this year's flu season really could be different from past seasons.
That's a great question. You know, over the last 2 years, we've been really diligent about practicing and putting the precautions in place to prevent COVID-19, such as masking, social distancing, and hand washing. And while all of those have worked really well, it's also caused our flu cases to be at historically low numbers over the last 2 years. And so because of that, we possibly will face a resurgence of the flu. And we've already started to see that uptick of flu cases in recent weeks. And the CDC is now rating Texas as they're rating Texas's flu activity as high, along with only a handful of other states in the country. And so it's important to remind the public that the flu is still very much alive and well and a real health concern that we can't forget about.
And what's the difference between the standard and those high-dose flu shots for people over the age of 65?
That's a great question. So the high-dose flu vaccine is really designed to help those 65 and older develop a strong immune response against the flu. While there are many great things that come with getting older, one of the negatives is that we start to develop a weakened immune system over time. And especially those who are 65 and older really start to see the effects of that weakened immune system. So the higher dose vaccine generally helps prevent severe flu and those flu-related complications in this particular patient population, which can include stroke, pneumonia, and hospitalization.
And then there are some studies that flu vaccines are linked to a 40% reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. Are you able to delve into that?
What I can say about that is we have learned so much about how viruses impact the body over years of research, and especially since the COVID-19 pandemic. And we know that the more that we are able to protect ourselves from viruses, the more that we prevent those other complications and unwanted illnesses.
And then lastly, the program that you are referencing about your efforts in really combating the flu here in Central Texas, can you go into that and what people need to know to stay safe this season?
Sure. And, because the flu is a very real concern, and anyone can get the flu. I think that's the important piece of this. And Not Today Flu is really a campaign to help the public and remind the public that the flu is still very real, and it's important to go and seek out and talk with your health care provider about getting the vaccine this year to help prevent the flu and flu-related complications. You can find out where to get a shot near you at nottodayflu.com, or again, talk to your health care provider for more information about that.
All right, Dr. Bumpus, thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me.